Excuse me. Alright, a little out of my ears though. Do we have visual? Looks like we have visual, but it is a little bit askew. Just drag it down a bit. And I think just a touch bigger there. Visually looks good. Does it sound good? Test, test, test. Okay, it does. Just took a little bit of a delay. So hello people of the internet. It is I, Solarak Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order. It's been a week, but been a busy week. Like I said, I'm going to try and get back into streaming more regularly, but that might just come down to once a week for the foreseeable future. But yeah, we're going to be jumping back in with more Fate. Not really too much has changed in the past week. There is an increased data transfer due to the Valentines event, so essentially just downloading all the Valentine scenes. That's the same thing I just clicked. There we go. Then there's the pickup summon for Valentines, which is pretty much all the female servants. It looks like maybe on a rotating banner. Yeah, maybe. Looks like on a rotating banner. Love how the Dioscuri are there, even though it's a guy and a girl. But this is the girl banner. Gotta love it. But yeah, probably not gonna roll on this. Yeah, it looks like it's a rotating banner, and technically still on the first, maybe second rotation. That's kind of funny. But yeah, not too overly concerned about that. The rest is probably going to be details on the servants, but I did see, yes, the limited time event craft essences. First is Valentine Witches, which features Morgan and Balbon Sith. Ignores Invincible and increase NP strength by 20%, as well as NP gain by 5% for yourself. And increases the spicy Oxocodle, whatever that is, by 1. Melty Love, featuring Galatea, is a 300 point damage cut, NP strength by 5%. And Bitter Powder. And Hot Oxocodle is Jaguar Warrior and Quetz. Yeah. Increases Cacao Chips, and it is Buster by 3 and HP Recovery by 5. And yep, as I guess, the rest is literally all sorts of female servants and their NPs. Next is the summoning banner for Bazette, or Mananan Maclear. I guess the pseudo servant. And this will also have an increased chance of those CEs. Anything else really spectacular here? Doesn't look like it. Bazette is an alter ego with a very unique NP. It increases attack for 1 turn and increases with overcharge and applies a target focus and Fragorock counter status for 1 turn. After an enemy performs a standard action against you, deal heavy, quick card damage and decrease quick card resistance for the single enemy for 3 turns and gain crit stars. It's not activated by special actions. If counter attack exceeds an enemy break gauge, the enemy will be reduced to 1 HP without breaking the gauge. So this is how I have seen, I'm at a bit of a loss for words here. I have seen Bizette used to do some really weird comps. Essentially, you break their bar on the first turn, have this set up, and then with the target focus on Bizette, you can essentially get them down to 1 HP to break their bar on the second turn. It's a very interesting play mechanic. Yep, and it looks like she is the host for a Celtic god of the sea. Celtic god of the sea and a mage, also said to have been the ruler of the other world. The adopted father of the sun god Lo, he's also a god of giving, known for bestowing enchanted items upon many warriors, including Kukalan and Diarmund Waduipan. I can never pronounce that last thing. One of the most famous gifts is Fragorock, which has been passed down through the Fraga family to the present day. Now that sea god has materialized in our time as a pseudo-servant inhabiting the body of Mazette, Fraga McRemits, a modern descendant of the Fraga family. Mazette is a seal designation enforced for the Mage Association, and she also seems to have some memories of a certain Holy Grail lore. Yep, this is the first appearance of a new counter skill granted by Noble Phantasm. Their standing sprites will be changed to match when they are attacked by enemies, including NP or charge attacks, or decreased by an enemy skill. They will perform a counterattack against that enemy. Yep, counterattacks each time. Multi-hits will only one counterattack. Incapacitated, the counterattack will not occur. Damage from status effects will not trigger. Rendered immobile, they will not be able to counter. They will not perform a counter if they are reduced to 0. Guts is triggered, the servant will perform a counter after HP recovery by Guts has been granted. And you can check out her NP on the interwebs. Then there is the event for the current Valentines. Valentine's Day is forever plagued with inexplicable complications. This year, everyone in Chaldea is on edge, hoping to avoid trouble, but a single servant manifests amid the chaos, using it to their benefit, and it is those very precautions that allow this to happen. Before anyone notices, the servant disappears, and all that remains is a record of someone having rage-shifted. This could only mean one thing: an insider in Chaldea. But who would do such a thing? I may be a god of love, but I'm also a nun. How could I not guide the lost sheep? Karen. The unrepentant messenger of love is responsible for the creation of yet another minute singularity, and so the sweet, bitter, and admittedly bizarre story of a strange Valentine's Day unfolds. Search for missing servant brings our heroes to a European town during the chaos of Valentine's Day. Can the master defeat the mysterious creature stealing life force? And then townsfolk can get to the bottom of the mystery. Challenge event quests: earn bodyguard points, collect lock-on chocolates, and surprise chocolates from the event exchange. Serve the giver. Yep. Pretty much just... In addition, all servants will gain a buddy rank and event limited based on their buddy rank. Increase as you join, upgrade, certain save the buddy rank, and cancel servant's special skill. Interesting. I feel like buddy rank might have been a thing last year, but I can't really remember. But yeah, it does look like Karen is responsible again. And we get free 6 Saint Quartz. I'm pretty sure I already claimed that. And it looks like it might be a point ladder one. Lock on and surprise chocolates. None of those are really new, and it's just showcasing some of the new servants with Valentine's lines. I will probably be doing those specific lines in another stream. Buddy grade and buddy rank. Okay, so this is something new. Okay. MASH will give the 2018. Dang it. They need to give MASH new ones. And then new main quests unlocked every day. It looks like we should have section 3 up to unlocked. And this is just more details on the giving chocolates, which we've already experienced. Special skill based on buddy rank. Okay. So buddy rank is something new. And is an attack strength boost. And bond boost. MASH's bond point gain bonus is an increased bond gain for all allies. Okay. So that's pretty good. So MASH's definitely should be in the party. And you can earn some Stargazers teapots as well. And you can see the rewards. Yep, it is indeed a point. And then just some various trips. These are the various servants that will get boosted. Bazette gets the full 150 boost. Anna, Jaguar Warrior, Karen, and Astray get the 50 strength, 20% bond. And then Bride Nero, Sai, Murasaki, Semiramis, and MHXA get the 30-20. Previous Valentine servers, that's right. I was about to say, surprise, who's not on there, but then I realized. And the event limited craft essence features Murasaki with Sai in the background, arts by 8, and 15% extra attack damage against demonic enemies, as well as a 30% MP starting charge. The event limited command code's Flower of the Underworld is a 20% special attack against undeads. Demonic Lance of Reverse Causality is a sure hit and a crit strength by 10%. That's actually really good. And Buddy Ring is 1 star when attacking with the engraved card and debuff resist by 10% for yourself. Alright. And then there's just more stuff. And looks like Karen's got a strengthening quest for her Noble Phantasm. And it looks like it is a extra heavy damage to chaotic special attack damage. Plus changed to deal heavy chaotic special attack damage and strengthened. So it's just stronger and does more to chaotic enemies, it sounds like. And then there is the campaign for the pre-release, which again, it's just a login campaign, so nothing super fantastic. Oh, it looks like there's some event-limited master missions. Okay, cool. And I'm guessing... Yep, there they are. We got time. I am going to really quickly here. Actually, I should see if I've got any in my present box first before I go exchanging my stuff, because quartz is a very precious resource at this point. It's a very limited resource to me. Go for the Spiritons. Okay, we do have some. There's Apollo quartz in there. And there we go. Alright. So, I'm actually gonna really quickly dismiss these randos that want me to be their friend. Then we'll do, I think, 1, maybe 2 spins, just to see if we can't get some of the CEs to make the farming life easier. Definitely gonna do tickets, though. In fact, I'm gonna start out with the tickets. Because the tickets will most assuredly be easy to use. Because they're a little bit freer to give the tickets than the quartz, I think. Technically, maybe? Could be wrong, though. Alright, we got the Melty Love CE. That is the 4-star. Nice, nice, nice. We'll go ahead and lock you in, and then let's see the details. Someone searching for true love, it just makes sense that she would become absorbed in making chocolate treats for Valentine's Day, and so she attempts every possible combination she can think of, including several involving herself, while simulating the time she'll be reunited with her beloved king. Whatever you do, don't even think about suggesting she may have gone too far. That's right, Galatea is another one that cannot be waifu because she already has her king up there. That's right, that's right. You do you, Galatea. You'll get him one day. One day you'll get him. And Kyo, that's not terribly surprising that she would come on a Valentine's Day spin. Even though it isn't technically Valentine's Day. I don't even think I'll be streaming on Valentine's Day. Maybe, maybe not. It kind of is in the air right now. Alright, so come on game, show me the 5-star CE. And I'm pretty sure I'll get a copy of the 3-star CE just through the event itself, because it tends to always reward at least one of the 3-star CEs. So I mainly just need a 5-er. I do realize that my box is probably full of craft essences, because I saw that I'm at 500 again. So I definitely need to clean that out sometime. I'm just lazy, you know? Just a little bit lazy. I'll pause just to make sure it doesn't sparkle or anything. That's why I'm going a little bit slower here. I think the spin I will tap click to skip. Codecast. Alright, this is 10 tickets. Shush, stomach, we already ate dinner. There's no need to be grumbling. Modica. I'm not gonna tap just in case, because there's no telling what this will be. It's often Gobla. Okay, well, let's do a spinner. I just need the 5-star CE at this point, and then I will be secure in moving forwards here. Ruined Church will skip click, and it's gold. Good gracious, don't tell me I just got Bizet on the first 10 spin. That'd be wild. It's not Bizet. It is Penth. Okay. I'm kind of surprised Penth would choose to show up on a Valentine's banner, but okay. Another Melty Love. Fragment of 2030, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. And we did not get the CE. Okay. We're going to do another 11 spin. Fragment of 2030 is quite nice, though. I will admit. Very, very nice. Rider. It's not golden, so we click. Another servant. Assassin this time. Woo. I do have her, I think. I do, yes. As evidenced by the no new servant thing. Mage record holder. Really? We got the 3-star CE though, so that's good. There are many different varieties of chocolate, but for a goddess from South America, nothing beats Ocadal. Whenever you get back from a trip in the freezing cold, we want to warm you up with a cup of hot Ocadal and a big smile. I'm gonna do another one. I have to. I want this 5-star CE. The completionist, the collectionist in me is demanding that I keep going. But maybe I should do ticket spins next. Melty Love. Another servant! Okay, we got Beset. That's unexpected. Definitely unexpected there. Nice to meet you. My name is Bazet Fraga Mekermetz. I've been summoned as a vessel for the divine spirit Mananan Maklir. You may call me Bazet Mananan or even Manananan. Whatever's easiest for you. I'm well versed in tasks like field work and retrieving hazardous goods. Please do not hesitate to assign me to especially difficult missions. Alright. I'll throw one more 11 spin just to see if I can't get this frickin' thing. I think this will be where that goes. Just inserting that into the level up order. Still need to do an image, but that's fine. Another Melty Love. Another servant. Anna. Okay. I think she's already MP5 though. Alright, tickets then. I want this 5-star CE, damn it. The completionist in me is calling my name. Oh, come on. Give me what I want, just give me what I want. Oh, come on. Come on, 5-star CE. Holding off just in case it's a servant. I think I can max them up, break the 4 and the 3-star now. Nope. Come on. Do not want to exhaust all resources here. Serenity. Come on. Ushiwakamaru. Shinji. Double spin. Serenity. And we're... Come on. Another 11 spin. Give me the 5-star CE. Please, game. That's not the 5-star CE. That's Guardians of the Garden. Which I apparently do have. I didn't recognize that off the top of my head, but apparently I did have it. There we go. The Valentine, which is CE, is obtained. Completionist is satisfied. Now what else are we gonna get? Seal designation enforcer. Hey, it's another Bazet, technically. speaking. Alright, so chocolate, or Valentine witches. Even in Fairy Britain, Valentine's Day was considered a special occasion that made it the perfect occasion for the Lord of the Domain to break out their magecraft to demonstrate their majesty. Very well, I, the Queen, shall make the greatest chocolate ever seen, no matter how much it costs or how long it takes. Now tell me, what sort of chocolate do you desire? Mother, I love how much the fairy's existence tax you're willing to throw in. Well, peasant, aren't you going to accept our gift, or what? Aww. Mother-daughter duo. Alright, so let's get rid of a bunch of these randos. I forgot that I had a Saber Lily extra. I don't think it's gonna matter if I burn her or not, unfortunately. There we go. And we'll boost the MP, store the extra grays, and go from there. Noble Phantasm. Okay, so that is NP for Woo. Woot. So NP for Woo. NP 3 Penth. And it does look like I indeed already had NP5 Anna. Just to confirm though. Yep, NP5 Anna is already obtained. So we will really quickly here. She'll be towards the bottom, I believe. Yeah. Put all these grays away. And sadly we have to burn Anna. There we go. Something that I forgot, though, is that I should be able to, yep, trade in the mana prisms. Forgot about the monthly prisms. Though I'm afraid that even that will soon enough start running dry. How many prisms do I have? 29,000? I don't know, that might not last me too long, unfortunately. Okay. And one last thing before I move on to the event itself here is making sure everybody is at least skill level 2. Looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good. Good, 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 good. 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 There we go. So it's just Bazette. So we'll go ahead really quickly throw her first skill up to a skill level 2. Her first skill, by the way, is Seal Designation Enforcer for 3-turn quick and Buster card effectiveness, as well as a special attack against casters. So she's very much an anti-caster enemy, it feels. Makes sense. Anyways, let's start the event. Prologue, Back to the Night. Actually, before I even do that, I should probably actually set up my support for the event. Is there any specific event bonus? No, everybody gets the event bonus here. In that case, since it's everybody, yep, everybody gets it. We'll go ahead and throw Proto. And then here will be Gil, Melu, Ozzy, then Shootin', Achan, Kama. I'll figure out the CEs at a later point. I kind of need to experience what the event is all about myself before I fully commit. So I only have one of the 5-star Cs, unfortunately. Ooh, is buddy rank carryover as well? Interesting. Aramasa's fine. Unfortunately, you're gonna be swoopity swamped out here. Let's go with Sai, I think. Percy. Let's go Velx. You, unfortunately, we're gonna swap out for Ryder Mo Martha. Waver is fine. King Hassan is fine. Spartacus can be replaced with Morgan. Dante's is actually perfectly fine. And then we have this one. Who are we going to switch out? Probably Gareth, at least. Boudica. And Summer Martha and Raiko. So unfortunately, Gareth, got to swap you out. We're going to throw in... let's go Enkidu. Boudica. Boudica. Let's go Cinderella. Kama's fine. Raiko, though. You're going to be replaced by Zhongyu. And Ruler Martha can be replaced with Mash. Okay. That will be good for now. I will figure out the proper CE setups later. For now, let's finally get into the prologue of the event. Back to the Knights. Where am I? No, wait. I know this place. This is the Chaldea Security Organization. And I... so this is servant materialization. I've heard of it before, but... So if this is really happening, then where's the master who summoned me? Oh. I thought I sent someone being summoned. And look who it turned out to be. Don't get confused. We've never met, and we have no shared memories. At least, not yet. Never mind that now. It appears we're both heroic spirits from the same world and of the same alignment. This may be fate. I forgot about the paper bag. Welcome, stranger from another land. I'm... Excuse me, I was speaking. What have I done to deserve a sucker punch? You dodged that. Guess you're not just another degenerate then. Body blow, and yet another body blow to finish the combo. I never dreamed of using my fists, but now feels like the most natural thing in the world. I suppose it's possible you're the master who summoned me. But we can work that out after I've taken you down. Oh, poor Karen. I'm sorry, I had no idea you were a Chaldean servant, too. Good. I'm glad you've calmed down. Everything would have been for naught if you had managed to erase me. I'm really sorry. For some reason, I was just seeing red. So how's your gut? I think I managed a literal ton of force in those strikes. Not to worry, I'm resistant to physical attacks, and I'm used to both external and internal injury. And on top of that, I'm also reinforced the various parts of my body with the God Love, so as to not repeat last year's mistake. Did you just say God Love? Alright, I'm sorry. You only just arrived. What I meant to say is that I'm shielding myself using the unsold chocolate from last year. Now getting back on track. You've got nothing to worry about. As you can see, there's not a suspicious hair on my head. I'm Amor, a divine spirit and Chaldean pseudo-servant. I'm sure you've heard of me, since I'm known around the world as a god of love. Amor, as in the Roman god of love. I never expected a divine spirit like you would have answered Chaldea's summons, too. But, why the paper bag, then? Life isn't all about what you can see with your eyes alone. Truly innovative fashion always struggles to find a foothold in the modern world. I'm sure the first person to use an umbrella must have seemed absurd when everyone was getting used to being drenched in the rain. I can only look eagerly toward the future, when all who seek anonymity make use of paper bags like this one. But never mind that. More importantly... I take issue with your behavior earlier. For you to attack the first thing you see after being summoned as a servant is a serious matter. Why, it could result in people mistaking your class. Could it be that you never received information about Chaldea from the Throne of Heroes? Well, no, I've got all that stuff down pat. I just seem to have some preconceptions about servants that I can't seem to get over. Aha, now I see. So your vessel's personality is causing this. The body you've chosen to appear at belongs to a mage who is deeply involved in a Holy Grail war. I'm not surprised that anyone familiar with that particular ritual would be wary of servants. You know, intellectually, I understand that lots of servants have been gathered here to protect humanity, but I still can't bring myself to believe it. Is the situation really so desperate that it requires so much sheer servant power? Oh, you wouldn't believe. Yes, it is. Every heroic spirit here was summoned for the shared purpose of protecting humanity. Even a major event like, say, Valentine's Day isn't enough to distract us from our goal. I see. Looks like you all really do believe in your cause. That's reason enough for me to give it my blessing. Over my masters, I'm sure they must be a wonderful, upstanding person. Speaking of master, where are they right now? Are they with their other servants? If I'm going to be fighting alongside them from now on, I need to at least introduce myself. You never get a second chance at first impressions and all. Oh my, I don't know what to say. I feel like I'm watching a proud new college graduate excited for their first day of work, unaware of the toxicity of their new company's work environment. Still, yes, I'm sure you'll be shocked once you meet them. Chaldea certainly is chock full of heroes and divine spirits from past, present, and near and far. Forget having enough for a baseball team. There are enough servants here to form a whole league. So like 9 servants times 20 teams? Wow, that many. Oh yes, there's Ishtar from Mesopotamia, Parvati from India, and from the Celts we have Fionn MacCormhill, Fergus MacRock, and Cuchulainn. Did you say Cuchulainn? Yes. Is that a problem? Uh-oh. No. No, what am I thinking? I'm a divine spirit sworn to protect humanity. I just can't see him yet. It's out of the question. Oh, where are you going? I need to get away from this place for a while and sort some things out. A trip. Yes, I need to go on a trip. Please don't look for me. You're reacting even more strongly than I expected. I didn't think it would be anywhere near this bad. Alright then, in that case. Would you be willing to let me handle this? I just thought of a great plan that's sure to put your mind at ease. Oh, Amor. Oh, Karen. So, as you guys know, we have some kind of incident or other around Valentine's Day every single year. And at this point, we can basically treat it as an inevitability. So, to prepare for that, we decided to take this opportunity to summon a new servant. The idea was to eliminate any possibility of a spontaneous summoning by temporarily using up Chaldea's resources. Furthermore, by knowing where the servant will show up and being prepared for anything in advance, we thought we would be able to contain the situation with minimum of trouble. Foo-foo! We had just finished our preparations, and the only thing left to do was the actual summoning. But then... I know. I still can't believe a new servant was summoned here before we could make our move, right before Valentine's Day. Oh, poor fool. Sometimes trouble just happens no matter what, Da Vinci. You think? Well, hearing you say that does make me feel a little bit better. You see, well, this is probably no surprise, but we've got something of a situation on our hands. This happened just last night, right after the new servant was summoned. We have evidence that someone helped this servant race shift. I can't imagine a newly summoned servant even thinking of trying something like that, let alone actually pulling it off. So someone here at Chaldea must have helped. Well, anything to say for yourself? You make it sound so accusatory. Yes, I'm a god of love, but I'm also a woman of the cloth. So what's wrong with offering guidance to a little lost lamb? Getting a bad feeling about this. To preserve her privacy, I will avoid going into detail, but suffice to say, she was unable and unwilling to meet a certain someone for personal reasons. I sensed she was going to need a very good reason to see him. That's when I had a flash of divine inspiration. When planning a chance encounter, what better holiday than Valentine's Day? If they didn't already have a reason to meet, all I had to do was manufacture one. No matter how much of a hopeless negative Nancy someone might be about their social prospects. Getting a hold of someone with the best chocolate in the world would obviously be all the reason they need to see the person they wanted. I mean, we're talking about the world's best chocolate here. Who wouldn't want to share it? This way, there would be so much... There would be as much need for excuses as there is for extra calories. 0. Anyway, that was my suggestion. So that's why you chose 16th century Europe for their destination. That was right around the time that cacao and chocolate making were first introduced there. As I recall, chocolate, or oxcotl, as it was originally known, was extraordinarily popular amongst the upper crust at that time. Unfortunately, I never got to taste it myself back then, but I can easily imagine it being a big trend. Those aristocrats were suckers for anything new after all. But a more, or should I say, ultimate devil Karen, didn't you notice? It said the oxcotl first came to Europe around 1528, but looks like you issued the new servant sometime a little before that. Oh, whoopsies. Whoopsies, that's it. So then, even though this new servant went there looking for chocolate, she won't find any. Yes, that sucks for her, but I'm afraid we've got another separate but related problem now. As luck would have it, we just happen to have a new minute singularity popping up. At exactly the time and place the servant in question went. Of course it did. Ultimate Devil Karen. I'm sorry, but would you mind calling me by my preferred name, Cruel Angel Karen? Cruel Angel Karen. Yes. You have some idea of what's going on here, don't you? Yes. We're going to need more than that from you. For a servant, securing a supply of magical energy is a constant problem. You're going to disappear if you keep using independent action like that without some kind of plan. So before I sent her on her way, I gave her a holy grail I happened across and have held on to this past year. You know, for the road. What? Oh, Karen. Karen. Sorry, soul, but it looks like it's up to you to save Valentine's Day. Again. Your mission this time is to find the reshifted servant, repair the minute singularity, and recover the holy grail, obtained through illicit means. Are you mad? No, I'm not mad. I'm just concerned about how quickly things are going off the rails. Alright, I almost forgot. There's one thing I need to warn you about. Obviously, you'll be reshifting to the same time period as this new servant so you can go after her. But thanks to the minute singularity that just spawned there, it'll be really tricky to get you near the exact same time. It's only been a night here for us, but I bet at least a few days have gone by in the singularity by now. I don't know what effect those last few days will have, but be aware of that going in. Good luck, soul. We're all counting on you. I'll do the best I can. It's literally all we can do. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. As for who will be going with you, these are the two servants we selected to help you with this. Hello, it's me, Medusa. Are you sure you want me to accompany you? I like to think there are any nerve students who would be better suited to help you on a field mission. Don't be silly, they'll be a huge help, Anna. Okay, thank you, Master. I won't be much good in talking to locals or gathering information, but I'm sure I can be useful in battle. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like it one bit. Why in the world did you go with the little Medusa of all servants? Yes, why would you pass over us in the favor of little Medusa? Sisters, well, if I may, did you two want to come along in this mission too? Is that what you got from that? I must have sounded more worked up than I thought. Of course we don't want to bother with that kind of thing, hassle. This has nothing to do with that. Whether we're going or not matched, we'd still like to be picked. Exactly, then we can turn down the request elegantly like the goddesses we are. You said it, me. So again, why did you choose little Medusa instead? Yes, it's so infuriating. Just watch your... What were your criteria anyway? Oh gosh, oh gosh. That's enough, you two. Your joking has gone far enough. I understand you're worried about your cute little sister, but you mustn't make trouble for Master like this. My, look, me. It's the stubborn goddess who's always working too hard. So it is me, the one with no sense of humor whatsoever. Master, Steno and Uriel have no interest in protecting others. They only care about being protected. They would never have been a good fit for an expedition, but not to worry. For this mission, I am Astray, Lady of Justice, and I shall accompany you. The goddess of physical judgment, indeed. Between the rogue servant search and the minute singularity, I can't see this bringing a particularly romantic Valentine's Day, but nonetheless, rest assured I'm nothing like the goddess of Venus who tries to resolve everything through desire and brute force alone. I'll resolve this matter quickly, elegantly, and above all, without resorting to physical violence, as befits a goddess of my standing. Oh, wow. The way she said it. Kind of feels like somehow, in a way, she's going to end up doing the exact opposite. Yeah, definitely. Yes, is there something you all wish to say to me? Oh no, not at all. We all know you'll do great out there. Okay, everyone, I think that's enough breaking the ice. Let's get ready to reshift, shall we? I'll stay behind and support you all, Senpai. Please be careful out there, okay? I'm sorry I can't go with you. I'll make sure you... Well, plenty of chocolate waiting for you when you get back home. This game match I appreciate, but I don't want you pushing yourself too hard. Oh, okay. Understood. Then I'll make sure to only work as hard as I have to. Yeah. Embrace the slacker lifestyle. By the way, Mesh, there's something else I'm wondering about. Right, I'm wondering about it too. Where exactly did Karen go? Oh, that sneaky, sneaky Karen. The chocolate tree in the goddess's choice. Chocolate tree, huh? Interesting. And we got another hot Okadal. Section 1. So it does not look like we're going to get any unique screens here. Section 1 is only one thing. Or at least not yet. It might happen as the event goes. Port down bodyguard. So far, so good. You're both here too, right? Yes, I'm here. The race shift didn't seem to have affected my spirit origin at all. How about you, Stray? No need to worry about me. I made it here just fine as well. Naturally, I didn't fall from the sky or inadvertently bombard a village either. Master, you should let Chaldean know that we arrived here safely. I'll give him a call right away. And no dice. Doesn't look like we can get through. Maybe we have a poor connection. Or maybe something about this minute singularity messes with electronic devices. Damn, so much for that indeed. Good grief. Well, communication difficulties like this are nothing new at this point, but still. At least you've undergone training to handle these sorts of unforeseen situations. Unless you forget, you have no fewer than 2 goddesses with you. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Guess I do got a lot going on for me this time, don't I? About that, Stray. I may technically be a goddess, but I'm kind of an unusual one. I'm awfully inexperienced compared to my sisters, or Gorgon, my Avenger self. So please, just keep in mind that there are some things I can do and some things I can't, okay? Medusa's dexterity, Stray is for strength. How modest of you. Are all scythe wielders like that? Wait, that used to be a sacred spear, didn't it? You may look fragile at a glance, but deep down you possess true inner strength. Medusa, I have complete confidence in your abilities. Believe me when I say you're not nearly as weak as you think yourself. Thank you, Astray. I'm glad to be on your team with you. You're nice to kids. What's so surprising about that? I'm always kind to the innocent. Master, Stray, it's a bit sudden, but I have a small request. Oh, what is it? I want to investigate this area more thoroughly. Would you help me? Yes, of course, but how exactly do we do that? I don't see any sort of high ground nearby that would let us get a better view of our surroundings. Ah, now I see. Would you mind? Very well, just be warned that I won't take responsibility for whatever might happen. Something elegant in mind. Well, the best way to survey an area is from a high vantage point, right? Indeed. Alright then, I'm going to put everything I have into this. Yeah! She threw her. Nice. That was an excellent toss if I do say so myself. She should be able to see for kilometers from that altitude. That was your method to get her up high, eh? Medusa, the unusual goddess, she truly is a fascinating girl. I know she's a servant, but deep down I have my concerns about sending a young child out to fight. Fortunately, it seems my concerns were unfounded. Most people would never imagine never even imagines doing something like this, let alone going so far as to request it. She does have a soft spot for kids, that's clear. By the way, Master, did you know that when humans have near-death experience, they often feel as though we're ascending to heaven? But never mind that. That discussion can wait for another time. Stand back a little, would you? What goes up must come down. Thank you for the waiting. I finished surveying the nearby area. And is something wrong? You're not injured or anything, right? Oh no, I'm fine. I'm used to falling from great heights. Besides, I'm a servant. Of course I'm perfectly okay. See? Not so much as a scratch. Welcome back, Medusa. So what do you make of our surroundings? Did you notice anything interesting? Yes, I did. Looks like we're on the southern edge of a peninsula near the ocean. The nearby area seems to be peaceful. I didn't see anything unusual, but as for points of interest, I noticed what looked to be a port town to the west. Excellent work. Then let's start by heading there, shall we? Way to go, Medusa. So I was helpful? I'm glad. Once we found this unidentified rogue servant, repaired this minute singularity, and recovered the Holy Grail, I think taking a little beach vacation here would be a lovely idea. I can't wait to see the looks on those other lazy goddesses' faces when we tell them about all the good times we had here. Oh, astray. Walking for a while and haven't gotten anywhere. Oh, is this one of those worlds? Everything we've seen so far has been rather unremarkable. It might be minute, but this is still a singularity, right? I thought it would be a little, you know, exciting. Excitement is after we've gathered the info. I know that. I was just thinking out loud. Master, astray. Look over there. I think that's the way into town. Oh, I thought it was going to be a whole... You haven't actually progressed at all. Hold it, you three. Hey, it's Bizette. I can tell from the way you're dressed that you're not from around here. No, it's not just that. You two, the child and the blonde, you're servants, aren't you? You must be their master. Stand back, Master. Seems this woman is a servant, too. What, then she's the servant we're looking for? Perfect shift in your center of gravity, magical energy, primed and ready. What a magnificent display. Never expected to run into other servants all the way out here. As for you, the Master, I'm surprised to see you controlling two servants at once. You're either a great mage, or... Well, no matter. First, I'm going to neutralize all of you. Once I've got you all restrained, I can hear what you have to say. Can't we talk first? No, Master. I think this will be faster. She's already come in range. As soon as she drops her guard, I can just do something like this. Damn it. Wait, how did she escape Astray's grasp? She's so fast. I see. No wonder you're so confident. Looks like you're a grappling expert. That's alright. I was playing to fight you at a distance anyways. Mind, that's disappointing. But if you think keeping me at arm's reach will let you best me, you're gravely mistaken. I'm astray. That's Lady Justice to you. It'll take more than some half-baked magecraft to throw me for a loop. Astray, the divine spirit. So you're the Greek goddess who passes judgment on the people with the scales of justice. But even if you are a goddess, you can't possibly materialize in your original state. Your power is constrained by your servant spirit origin. If it comes down to a noble phantasm face-off, I'll come out on top. What the? Such an intimidating presence. It feels as if it's overwhelming my consciousness. Now, come at me with everything you've got. One strike will decide it all. Shriek just now. Someone's in trouble. Master over there, a wagon by their own town is under attack. The merchant must be coming back into town. I guess this will have to wait. Stay exactly where you are while I... Come on, you two, let's go! Okay. You don't have to tell me twice. To the rescue we go. To the rescue we go. Who in the world are those people? We are different. No energy, we can do this. I'll draw it away from the wagon. And I'll handle the rest. Gotcha. Yeah. What the? Oh, Barbell. I feel like I'm being pulled apart from the inside. Get back. You can't gargle with that thing. It'll steal your magical energy. Stand back, Astray. I'll handle this one. You there, Master. You should be able to figure out what's going on here. So now that you've stuck your nose in my business, stay here and help me get rid of this thing. Let's work this together to take this thing down. Alright, what's the class? Caster. Okay, we'll bring... Yep. Yep, it's gonna go about the buddy point thing. So, buddy rank, yada yada. Alright, let's... edit, clear, okay. Bazette will be our frontliner. And then we're gonna want Mash. She's gonna be in the back line. Just because that makes sense. Oh, it's denotated by that. Interesting. And we'll have our Melt be in the back line. We want Scotty and Castoria here for the ride. And we'll go Lambda. And then it does look like the 3-star CE is the one to be chosen for me for this one. Alright, let's roll. Monster. Very creative name. Okay. So we only got 13,000 experience. HP. So I don't even need to really buff up. Super Absorb. And this should be game set now. We're just gonna use the first skill, I think, for now. Yeah. Game set match, I think. Easy peasy. Let it squeeze. Everybody's still buddy rank E. And I have no idea how many of those pre-release or whatever quests that I just got done in one blast. Seemed like it was a lot, though. Certainly seemed like it was a lot. The enemy has disappeared. No, wait. It looked like it was absorbed into the ground. What in the world was that thing? You there. Thank you for your help, but why did you help us when you clearly saw us as enemies earlier? To be honest with you, I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, we'll have to talk later. Bye. Damn, was I too late? What happened to him? Did he have his magical energy sucked out like a stray? Yeah, when I was grappling with that monster, it felt as though I was losing a great deal of magical energy all at once. What was that exactly? I know I said it was magical energy before, but that would be more accurate to say it's the drive to work, to move. Motivation, you could say. Motivation? That's right, you've been sapped of your motivation just like this man has. Not seeing the big picture here. Motivation, maybe vitality, life force, you could say. Now that mentioned, I still don't feel like my usual self at all. You won't for a while, you'll need to rest until you feel better. You seem to know a lot about that monster. I think it probably has something to do with our own objective. Could you please tell us what you know? Alright, I'll tell you. I think I can tell you. You don't seem to be bad people. Could you tell us who you are first? I'm... No. I'm Bazette. Bazette Fraga McRemitz. I'm a rogue servant working part-time for that town as a bodyguard. My class is Boxer. Boxer class. Karna! Now there's another one. Yeah, we got a lot of people that throw fists in Chaldea, don't we? I thought this town would be gloomier. What's with the monsters running around? But if anything, it seems to be positively brimming with energy. Yeah, even the children are all cheerful here. I never think they were under threat from monsters if I hadn't seen it for myself. I took that man to a doctor. He should be okay for now. Well, I've been renting a room in that tavern there. It should be a good place to talk. The room or the tavern? Oh, hey, welcome back, boss. I heard you took another one down. Yes, but not before claiming another victim. This isn't good enough, not by a long shot. Don't worry about it. As long as you keep him out of town, that's good enough for us. By the way, are those folks friends of yours? Something like that. Sorry for the short notice, but do you have a room where they can stay? Oh, sure, no problem. I'm just surprised you know so many people. Look, another friend of yours is waiting for you over there. Another? There you are. It's about time you got here. Karen! It's been very lonely out here in the strange land all by myself. Okay, sir, would you put my meal on their tab? Thanks. What are you doing here? She does a pretty odd-fashioned taste, doesn't she? Oh, it's more than her fashion sense that's odd, Bizette. It's far more than that. Her common sense is odd as well. But we get 1 quartz. Okay, there we go. We get a special background here. So these tea break quests are where you get the teapots. However, I don't want to do these. It looks like they reward a lot amount of big points for the latter, and it's better to wait until you get the event CEs from the shop first. So we're going to move on to Section 2. This one also looks to be a bronze currency now, primarily. Delightful Okotl, Chapter 2. Section 2. Whatever 2. It's about time you all got here. I was so bored I was just starting to think about taking a corner in this tavern and renovating it into an improvised confessional. Please don't. Hey, boss's friends, you know this lady, right? I do think so. What do you think you're doing here? Eros, may I ask what it is you're doing here? I'm quite sure you've heard of the briefing. Only myself and Medusa were to accompany Master on the race shift. Besides, given the situation, I can't imagine you got permission to race shift here after us. So, how did you get here? How? All I can say is, it was God's will. Ding! There must be many people in this land as well who are in dire need of love, which is to say, me. Master, I haven't seen a servant with this suspicious since BB. I think we should take this chance to get rid of her for good. Probably one of those gods work in mysterious ways things. My, such amazing mental fortitude, Master. Tell me, do you have any interest in almsgiving? What is it about Aphrodite's people that makes them all so free-willing? Still, she is a Chaldean servant. I doubt she would do anything that would truly be a problem for Master. Now, more importantly, Eros, do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? You're the only one who saw the servant we're looking for. Tell me, is this her? No, I don't think so. Same here. I'm sure I would remember seeing someone so weird. I mean, as special, eccentric as her. I'll just keep the fact that I'm itching to deck her with a right cross to myself. I see. That's too bad. It would have saved us a lot of time if this was her. I guess we'll need to look for this other servant then. Sounds as though you've got problems of your own. Would you mind telling me your story first? Well, it all started many years ago. The Chaldea Security Organization for the Preservation of Humanity. Yes, I've heard that name before. As I recall, the Animosphere family, who holds one of the lower positions at the clock tower, was working on creating it. I think I remember hearing it was a tiny observatory far in the mountains, but of course this is a lord we're talking about. I'm not at all surprised they were secretly building a much bigger organization behind the scenes. I also heard a little bit about heroic spirits and servants. They say the heroic spirits summoned to Chaldea aren't there to fight a Holy Grail war. Instead, they've been summoned to help protect humanity. That's probably why I was summoned too. What a strange twist of fate for a clock tower mage like myself. I'm a servant in my own right. But never mind me. If what you're telling me is true, then that would make you the last master of all of humankind. That's right. Nice to meet you, Bizette. I'm Soul. The pleasure's all mine. I only just awoke as a servant myself, so I still have a lot of questions. but I think I should be able to help you. Bazette, I hope you don't mind, but there's something I've been wanting to ask you about for a while now. Did you not receive any knowledge from the Throne of Heroes like you were supposed to? No, I didn't. All I have are memories of my life as a human in the 21st century. And even those memories are kind of spotty in some parts. 21st century, that's the time you're from, isn't it, Master? Strange, I don't recall seeing any other famous person named Bazette in any of the files I saw. How about you, Master? Nope, no bells for me. I don't understand that myself. I do have some experience with fighting with her experience thanks to a certain event I was involved in when I was alive. But all that aside from that, as a human, I'm just an ordinary freelance mage. Then again, maybe at some point I actually accomplished some great feat without realizing it. Is that even possible, especially when everyone told me I was an old-fashioned carrier? Seems like she has a really low opinion of herself. True, you may very well have accomplished something great in the future before even Master could learn about it. The kind of thing happened before, after all. Though, since you yourself don't remember what that accomplishment could be, you should probably assume that something went wrong when you were summoned. How did you materialize here, Bazette? I don't know. When I came to you, I was just standing here in this world. Then I just saw one of those monsters attacking someone from this town. And after I saved him, they asked me if I would stay here and keep protecting them. And that's how I got my bodyguard gig. Ew. Well, Da Vinci did mention that a few days might have passed between this time the Singularity was created and us actually arriving. So then Bazette must have been fighting all alone up until we met. I mean, you beat up those monsters all by yourself? That's right, I got by somehow, punching them until they disappeared. Is she a meathead? Definitely a meathead. There's no other word for her than meathead. Oh, Karen, you had to say that out loud. You don't mince words, do you? Still, it's strange. Still, it's strange. Hearing that actually helps me feel calmer. Maybe I used to know someone who was harsh like that with me. No, not maybe. I definitely did. Can't remember their name or what they looked like very well now that I'm a servant. But I do remember they were also short and had the same hair color and the same complete lack of filter as you. But I don't mean that in a bad way. I think whoever they were probably one of the few friends I had. I'm not sure who she's referring to. Care? Yes, it's me, Amor. What is it, Master? Did you and Bazette know each other already? None. Besides, that's not important right now. Bazette's servant memories of their life are kind of like taxes. You gain nothing from dwelling on them, and you stand to lose a lot. So don't worry about trying to remember. All that matters is that you're here now. Yes, you're right. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say, mysterious paper-bagged stranger. Please call me Amor. Alright, I think we understand your situation now. That just leaves one more question. The most important one. What in the world are those monsters? I can only tell you that what I've managed to work out myself. Oh boy. Exposition dump. Get a drink. From what I've learned, they first showed up pretty recently. One day they just showed up and made their way into town, attacking anyone they saw. Nobody knows what they're after or where they come from. All we know for sure is that they steal motivation. We can also guess that since they move so slowly, their nest, or wherever they come from, is probably somewhere close by. Good gracious, my throat is like super dry. Excuse me. Unfortunately, I have a job to do here and I can't afford to leave this town unprotected. So I haven't been able to find out anything more about those monsters on my own. I see, so you don't know much more than we do. But now that we're here, if you're willing to work with us, couldn't we keep this town safe and also investigate the monsters at the same time? Yes, I think that's a very good idea. Putting aside the matter of rogue servant for the time being, I believe these monsters are closely tied to this minute singularity. So I think finding out what they are and eradicating them completely should help resolve this situation. Sounds good to me. Then why don't we split into teams and go talk to the townspeople to find out what they know? Master and Astray can be one team, and Bazette and Medusa can be the other. This way, you can talk to more people, gather more information, and get back to this tavern by night. How does it sound? I can see she was careful to exclude herself from that plan. You can tell she really doesn't want to work, can't you? Bazette? Oh, right. It probably would be better if someone stayed behind as a liaison. Are you okay with that, Soul? Alright then, let's get started. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Hey, it's Mister's bodyguard. Heard you've opened another monster, Mister. That's awesome. You're so cool, Mister. Listen, boys. I'm not Mister, okay? I'm a Miss. And it's still very dangerous outside of town, so make sure you don't go wander without an adult. Is that clear? Yes, sir, Mister. But you know, we're training in secret so we can fight monsters someday, too. And once we're really strong, we're gonna protect the whole town ourselves. That goes for you too, Mister. Well, that's great to hear. Hard work will never let you down. Yeah, so make sure you call us if you ever get in trouble. Got it? Alright, we gotta go to our secret training now. Oh, kids. See you later, Mister. Don't follow us, okay? Bazette, are you not good with children? Don't be silly, I'm an adult. Of course I don't have any problem dealing with children. Are you sure? Because you didn't seem very happy to be paired up with me back at the tavern either. Are you sure you weren't actually thinking something like, I can't believe I've got to team up with a kid? What a pain. Of course not. I would never treat Medusa of the Divine Spirit like she was just a kid. And I wasn't unhappy about being paired up with you either. Really, I wasn't. It's just that... You're right. Sorry. Part of me was bothered by the fact that you look like a child. And I guess I'm not entirely comfortable around kids. I think it's something about how innocent they are at that age. I never had the luxury of innocence back when I was alive. So I never really learned how to interact with children. Oh, I see. You're kind of an awkward person, aren't you? Awkward? I guess it does take courage to trust someone you can't read very well when you're out in the field. I understand. I have difficulty with information gathering on field missions too. But if we work together, I'm sure we can learn something useful. Fortunately, I have some experience with this, so if you need help, you can ask me. Got that? It's not that. Collecting information is part of my job, so I don't really have any problem with... No, you're right. Working together is the way to go. So if I'm ever in trouble, Medusa, I'm counting on you to help. Aww. Those monsters. Sounds like they pop up just about everywhere. But I remember they attacked me on the north side of town. See, it sounds as though those creatures come and go at a moment's notice. It seems like more people have been attacked on the north side than anything else. Is there anything particular noteworthy there? On the north side, nah, just a thick forest. Wait, that reminds me. This happened a long time ago, but I think I remember hearing of a sailor who brought something into those woods. Or something like that. Sailor, eh? A European sailor. Yeah, that's mean. I suppose you're right. Do not jump to the conclusions it was Columbus. More importantly, there's something I've been wondering about ever since we got into this town. Those monsters have been terrorizing the people of this town, right? So I don't understand. Why is everybody so happy? How can the town be so peaceful and lively as there's no threat at all? Oh, that? That's all thanks to the Oxcotl. Oxcotl. Oxocotl. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, it's Oxocotl. The Oxocotl's here. Thank goodness. Who's the delivery person? So there's a mysterious man who comes to town every now and then to hand out a drink he calls Ocotl. And as soon as you drink it, it restores all motivation the monsters took from you and leaves you feeling like $1 million. So is it just me? Or is that incredibly suspicious? It's not you. Not just you. Well, at least this man showed up at the town at the right time. Let's collar him and make him cough up everything he knows. No violence, please. Pacifism is better than violence in this instance. Come on, come all. Heed my call and collect your haul. My coddle is guaranteed to provide satisfaction in full bellies. Everyone line up, nice and neat. Rich and poor alike are welcome here. But no pushing, no jostling, and no cutting in line. Keep a respectable distance. You're all smart folk, right? Don't worry, there's plenty of coddle to go around. Now raise your cup and drink your fill, recover your fatigue, relieve your stress. Just be careful not to overdrink it. Don't miss out on the biggest hit of the year. Step right up and get your favorite tasty treat, delicious Ocotl. You have no connection to Chaldea, would you? Yeah, freaking only Chaldea would bother to help. Oh crap, they're here. I mean, who mean? No, of course not. I'm just a passing chocolate fairy, that's all. You can be more suspicious if you've tried. Tell me, what is it you're doing here? If you know anything about the monsters, we'd be glad to hear what you have to say. Come on now, tell us everything. Well, never mind that now. Excuse me, miss. This one here looks like she's got a talent for arm bars. Now that I look closer, I can see that there's a monster behind you. Oh, please. Yes, I envy a good armbar as much as the next girl. That doesn't mean I'm going to fall for the oldest trick in the book. If you don't want to talk to us, I'll be happy to give you a live demonstration of a jumping reverse arm lock. Behind you, Astray. Monsters, run for your lives! Like to say, speak of the devil, and on that note, shop's closed for the day. Thank you, good luck with those monsters, and please come again. Why that stinking no good huckster. Up for this, Astray. Come now, Master, who do you think I am? May not be back at peak condition yet, but I'm certainly not about to let the rebel get the better of me. Master Astray, sorry we're late. Can't believe so many of them showed up in the middle of town. So I'm going to need your help. Let's get these things out of town. Right, so like I said again, this is a 3-star currency note, so we're pretty much going to go same setup here. Astray has the advantage here, so we will go Astray, even though there is a good chance she will have a debuff of some sort. Ooh, that was a good elbow. 3 enemies, and she is indeed NP sealed. That's fine. There's, again, only 3 enemies. I forgot that was not a targeted skill. Whoops. And actually, these freakers are kind of tough. Okay. Brave chain here, and we'll do a little this. A little that I should have done last time. A little that. That's fine to not go with. And since we got so much crit chance, we'll go with this. Good job, good job. Let's go for some more stars. And the most beneficial. That should be enough. Just the first attack was enough anyways. Nicely job. Nice Jun. Nice Jun job. Bleh. And got a buddy rank up for Castoria and Scotty. Wonder what unique skills they have. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome back. How did it go? I've just been collecting alms after hearing the odd confession here and there. Stop. Please just stop. I'm begging you. The entire point of coming to bars, drinking your troubles away, not dwelling on them. Well, then over that stinking no-good huckster. Next time I see him, I'm gonna put him in the chokehold of his lifetime before word even gets out. Heard rumors of a man disturbing Coddle, but for some reason he never seems to show up when I'm in town. Wonder who he could be. He's a Chaldean servant, too. Then, does that mean he reshifted here like Amor did? Or did someone in this minute singularity use a holy grail to summon him? That's where things stand for us. I see, I guess you guys had an eventful outing then. This, stinky husker does sound interesting, but what information pertaining to the monsters? We did learn something about them. Apparently a sailor living in the woods north of town once brought something mysterious there. It'll probably be worth our time to go check the woods out. See, part of me wants to go head out right now, but we should probably wait till morning. The last thing we need is to run into more of those magical motivation-stealing monsters in the dead of the night. Let's take this opportunity to rest. Right. I'm sure it'll be cramped having all four of you stay in one room. So why don't you come stay in mine, Soul? I'd like to hear more about Chaldea anyway. Whoa. Very nice. Just the kind of hellish vibes I expect to see around Valentine's Day. But I suggest less potentially violent means of deciding room assignments. Got an idea. Oh, come to think of it. I've heard that rock, paper, scissors is also a fair and impartial way of settling differences of opinion. Why don't I go with a round of that? Bye, Miney. I know how to play. And with Master here to watch over things, we can be sure there's no cheating. Oh. Are you sure about this? I'm very good at rock, paper, scissors, you know. Bring it on. Alright, here goes. Rock, paper, scissors. They didn't go on shoot. It's rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And do we have Section 3? We unfortunately do not have access to Section 3, so that just leaves all of these quests available to do, and I will be doing these in the interim. I think that for now, though, I am going to be calling today's stream. I will definitely try my damnedest to be back come Monday, but that's all, you know, sort of a push comes to shove sort of situation here, if I can manage to pull it off or not. But I think for now, I've been Soul Rack Dragon. I hope you've enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more about me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There's plenty of content for you all to enjoy. Once again, thank you so much for coming out. Hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.